I know that our plans changed. But they changed because I did well. And I know that you don't feel that way, but maybe it's a good thing that they changed.
For you.
Well, yeah, for me. But I've just worked so hard for this my whole life, and I feel like I'm on the verge, babe. And maybe it's okay for me to be selfish.
Well, if it's okay for you to be selfish, then I guess we can.
Okay, that came out wrong. Okay,
No,
that came out wrong.
I think you said what you meant.
Academia's my life, Tom. I guess you just don't understand that.
Can I tell you something? It makes me feel like shit when you tell me I don't understand things. You know, I got news for you. I understand it. I understand it all. I just don't like it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
No, it's just not nice.
Okay, look. I was very happy about what happened today, but do you want to know something? As soon as I found out, I felt immediately terrified to tell you. Now, there's something wrong with that I feel like you can't share in this with me, even a little.
No, I'm happy for you, and yay, we get to stay here.
Oh, you're being a prick.
No, I want you to be happy.
That's
I'll
not being
just
happy
find a
for
way
me.
to be
That is
happy.
not being happy for me, Tom. That is martyring yourself and then putting your lack of success on me.
Oh, so now I have a lack of success?
I don't think you
lack
do.
Success
No,
now?
I don't think you do. But you think you do, and that's the problem. The fact remains, Tom, that you work at a cool place. You just refuse to see it as that.
I ran a kitchen in San Francisco. Okay?
Okay, well,
You have no idea what it's like to be the guy in the relationship and have a job that you're not proud of. It's embarrassing.
Why haven't we once talked about the fact that you're upset that you're not running Clam Bar?
Because I'm a man, and men and women are different, okay? We don't have to sit around and talk about our feelings. What? There's nothing to say.
You say I'm upset, Tom. You say that.
All right, you want me to be honest?
Yes.
I hate it here.
Thank you.
I fucking hate it here.
Thank you.
Sucks my fucking dick.
Good. Great. Okay. But now we move forward. What do we do now? Would you like to open up a clam bar here?
You can't get fresh clams here.
I meant it as a metaphor.
Look, this is all very confusing, and I'm obviously overwhelmed, and maybe it'd just be the best idea for me to just be alone. Just think about it.
Okay, I'll just give you some time, shall I?
I mean, don't go. I mean, I need you here.
What do you mean? You just asked me to be alone. What do you want? I don't know what you want.
I just want to be alone with you here.
Okay.
Can you at least sit down like a normal human being?
Do you want me to just be...
I'm just trying to be alone.
Yep. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
The two survivors. This is what you made us.
I made my own choices.
You think you did? That's her genius.
Station H. Am I right? Hong Kong?
Mm-hmm. 86 to 97. Back then, I was your favorite. You're not nearly the age I was. I can tell you that. Just look at you. Barely held together by your pills and your drink.
Don't forget my pathetic love of country.
Still clinging your face to that old woman, huh? When all she does is lie to you.
She never lied to me.
No?
No.
What did you score in your marksmanship evaluation?
70.
40. Huh? Did she tell you the psychologist cleared you for duty?
Yes.
No. No. Medical evaluation, fail. Physical evaluation, fail. Psychological evaluation, alcohol and substance addiction indicated. Ooh. Pathological rejection of authority based on unresolved childhood trauma. Subject is not approved for field duty and immediate suspension from service advice. What is this, if not betrayal? She sends you after me, knowing you're not ready, knowing you'll likely die, huh? Mama was very bad. Huh? Ooh, see what she's done to you?
At least she hasn't tied me to a chair.
Her loss.
Are you sure this is about M?
It's about her. And you. And me. You see, we are the last two rats. We can either eat each other, or we can eat everyone else. Oh, how are you trying to remember your training now, huh? What's the regulation to cover this? Huh? Well, there's always first time for everything, right?
What makes you think this is my first time?
Ooh, Mr. Bond.
Want something to drink? I'm buying.
No thanks.
What were you up to about 2:30 this morning? I was trying to call for like half an hour.
Why?
I wanted to use your car. Snack cake?
You don't want to know.
You called Caitlin again.
She called me.
Did you tell Veronica?
One fight with Veronica a day is all I can stomach. Thanks.
What do you two fight about?
I guess it's not really fighting. She wants me to leave here. Go to college, get some direction.
I'll bet the most frequent topic of argument? Caitlin Bree.
You win.
I'm gonna offer you some advice, my friend. Let the past be the past. Forget Caitlin Bree. How long have you been with Veronica now?
7 months.
7 months. Chicks, nuts about you. How long did you date Caitlin?
5 years.
Chick only made you nuts. How many times she cheat on you?
8
8
and a half.
and a half?
Party at John Kay's senior year. I get blitz. Pass out in his bedroom. Caitlin comes in, dives all over me.
And that's cheating?
In the middle of it, she calls me Brad.
She called you Brad?
She calls me Brad.
That's not cheating. People say crazy shit during sex. One time, I called this girl Mom.
I hit the lights and she freaks. It turns out she thought I was Brad Michelson.
What do you mean?
The two were supposed to meet in a bedroom. She picked the wrong one. She had no idea I was even at the party.
Oh my God.
Great story, isn't it?
That girl was vile to you, man.
Interesting postscript to that story. You know who wound up going with Brad Michelson in the other dark bedroom?
Your mother? I don't know.
Alan Harris.
Chess team Alan Harris.
The two moved to Idaho together after graduation. They raised sheep.
Well, that is frightening.
It takes different strokes to move the world.
Well, in light of this lurid tale, I don't even see how you could romanticize your relationship with Caitlin Bree. She broke your heart and inadvertently drove men to deviant lifestyles.
Because there was a lot of good in our relationship.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, aside from the cheating, we were a great couple. I mean, that's what high school's all about. Algebra, bad lunch, and infidelity.
And you think things would be different now?
They are. I mean, when she calls now, she's a different person. She's frightened and vulnerable. She's about to finish college and enter the real world. It's got to be scary for anybody.
Shit! I gotta place an order.
Talking to myself here.
No, I'm listening. She's going to college. Something.
And she's looking to me for support. And I think this is leading our relationship to a new level.
And what does Veronica think?
I think the arguments that Veronica and I are having are there's some kind of manifestation of a subconscious desire to break away from her and pursue a more meaningful relationship with Caitlin.
And Caitlin is on the same wavelength?
I think it's safe to say yes.
Well, then I think the four of you had better sit down and have a talk.
Four?
Yeah. You, Veronica, Caitlin. Caitlin's fiance.
You're just going to lock the store like that?
I want to talk to you about something, and I don't want to be disturbed.
You saw it.
Yeah, very dramatic, I thought.
It's not what you think.
What, it's worse? You're pregnant with an Asian design major's
I'm
child?
not pregnant.
Were you going to tell me, or were you just going to send an invitation?
I was going to tell you, but then everything was going so well, I didn't want to mess it up.
Well, you could have broken it to me gently. At least started by telling me you had a boyfriend. I told you I had a girlfriend.
I know, but when we started talking, it's like I kind of forgot I had a boyfriend, and he proposed last month.
And you said yes?
Well, kind of, sort of.
Is that what they teach you at that school of yours? Kind of, sort of? Everybody knows about this except me. Do you know how humiliating that is?
I would have told you, and you would have stopped calling like a baby.
How do you know that?
Because I know you prefer drastic measures to rational ones.
So, you're really getting married?
No.
No, you're not really getting married?
The story goes like this. He proposed, and I told him I had to think about it, and he insisted I wear the ring anyway. Then my mother told the paper that we were engaged.
I like her.
Then my mother called me this morning and told me that the announcement was in the paper. That's when I hopped on a train to come back here because I knew you'd be a wreck.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Was I right?
Wreck is a harsh term. Disturbed is more like it. Mildly disturbed, even.
Oh, I love a macho facade. It's such a turn on. What smells like shoe polish?
And you came here to what? To comfort me?
The last thing I needed was for you to think I was hiding something from
But you were.
No, I wasn't. I told you I'd been seeing other people.
Yeah, but not seriously. Christ, you're ready to walk down the aisle. I'd say that constitutes more than just seeing somebody.
I'm giving him his ring back.
What?
I don't want to get married now. I don't want to marry him. I'm on the verge of graduation, and then I want to go to grad school, and then I want to start a career. I don't want to be a wife first and then have to worry about when I'm going to fit in all the other stuff. I've come way too far and studied too hard to let my education go to waste as a housewife. And I know that's what I'd become. Sang's already signed with a major firm, and he's going to be pulling a huge salary, which would give me no reason to work. And he's so traditional anyway.
Sang? His name is a past tense.
Stop it. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, if he's such a nice guy, then why aren't you gonna marry him?
I just told you.
There's more, isn't there?
Why, Mr. Hicks? Whatever do you mean?
Tell me I don't have something to do with this.
You don't have anything to do with it.
You lie.
Look how full of yourself you are.
I just believe in giving credit where credit is due, and I believe I'm the impetus behind your failure to wed.
If I'm so nuts about you, then why am I having sex with an Asian design major?
You're caustic.
I had to pull you down from that cloud you were floating on. When I say I don't want to get married, I mean just that. I don't want to marry anybody. Not for years.
So? Who's asking? I don't want to marry you.
Good. Stay in that frame of mind.
But can we date?
You sure Sing and Veronica would like that?
Well, we could introduce them. Maybe they would hit it off.
You're serious? You want to date again?
I would like to be your boyfriend, yes.
That's just the shock of seeing me after 3 years. Believe me, you'll get over it.
I don't think you give me enough credit. I think it's time that we get back together, you know? I'm more mature. You're more mature. You're finishing college, and I'm already in the job market.
You work in a market, all right?
Cute. Tell me you don't want to get back together. After all the talking we've been doing.
The key word here is talk, Dante. I think the idea, the conception of us dating is more idyllic than what actually happens when we date.
So what? So should we just play pretend over the phone that we're dating?
I don't know. Maybe we should just see what happens.
Let me take you out tonight.
You mean on a date?
Yes, a real date. Dinner and a movie.
The Dante Hicks dinner and a movie date. I think I've been on that one before.
You have a better suggestion?
How about the Caitlin Bree walk on the boardwalk, then get naked somewhere kind of private date?
Yeah, I hear that's a really popular date.
Jerk. Here I am throwing myself at you, succumbing to your wily charms, and you call me a slut in so many words.
Well, what about Sing?
Sang.
Sang.
He's not invited.
He's your fiancé.
I offer you my body and you offer me semantics? He's just a boyfriend, Dante. And in case you haven't gotten the drift of why I came all the way back here from Ohio, I'm about to become single again. And yes, let me placate your ego. You are the inspiration for this bold and momentous decision, at which I will probably be ostracized at both school and at home. You ask me who I choose. I choose you.
So, what are you saying?
You're such an asshole.
I'm just kidding.
I can already tell this isn't going to work.
I'll get Randall to close up the shop for me when he gets back.
Oh, where'd he go? I thought he'd be at your side like an obedient lapdog.
Yeah, he went out to go rent a movie, but he hasn't gotten back yet. You know what? I'm just going to lock up the shop, leave him a note.
You're too responsible, but no, I have to go home. They don't even know I left school yet, and I should probably break the disengagement news to my mother, which is going to cause quite a row, considering she loves Sang.
Who doesn't?
Well, me, I guess. So I shall take my leave of you, but I will return in a little while, at which time, yes, I would love to go for dinner and a movie with you.
What happened to the walk and the nakedness?
I'm easy, but I'm not that easy. See you later, handsome.
Yes.
Are you honestly and truly going to prom with Katrina DeVort?
Hi?
Leah just told me you're going with her.
Oh, yeah, I did ask her if she wanted to go. A bunch of us from the team are going to Benihana, and then the prom, and then VJ's parents' cabin. We're getting a stretch limo.
Your mom must be really glad you're not taking me.
You're mad. Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm in a fucking great mood. Despite the fact I'm trapped in a fat suit I can't take off, Despite the fact that everyone's making fun of me behind my back, despite the fact that your little girlfriend gave me the stink eye in art class yesterday.
Katrina's not my girlfriend. And anyway, I doubt she was actually giving you the stink eye. She just looks that way all the time.
Whatever. Have fun at prom with Soupy Sales. I'm sure I can think of something way more cool to do that night. Like, I could pumice my feet, or I could go to Bren's dumb Unitarian church, or I could get hit by a 10-ton truck full of hot garbage juice. All of those things would be exponentially cooler than going to prom with you.
You're being really immature.
What? That's not how our thing works. I hurled the accusations and you talked me down, remember?
Not this time. You don't have any reason to be mad at me. You broke my heart. I should be royally pissed at you, man. I should be really cheesed off. I shouldn't want to talk to you anymore.
Why? Because I got bored and had sex with you one day and didn't want to, marry you?
Like I'd marry you. You'd be the worst wife of all time. And anyway, I know you weren't bored that night because there was a bunch of stuff on TV. The Blair Witch Project was on Stars, and you were like, oh, I really want to watch this, but let's make out on the star, la la la.
Forget it, Bleak. Take Katrina, the douche packer, to prom. I'm sure you guys will have a really bitchin' time.
Oh, yeah? Well, I still have your underwear.
I still have your virginity.
Oh, God, would you just shut up?
What? Are you embarrassed that we did it?
No.
Well, at least you don't have to walk around with the evidence under your sweater. I'm a planet.
Wait.
What?
Let me take that. You shouldn't be carrying a heavy bag. Let me take it.
No, it's fine. What's another 10 pounds?